So yeah, might as well get some of the stuff ahead of time. If we can be at war by June, or not June, January of like 37, I'll consider that pretty good. But yeah, we're gonna try to get as many wars as we can out of the way early on before major powers get involved. Let's see, their divisions have, well, 12 to 24, so let's average it. Say we got 18. If we have 18 and 3, that means they have about 6 in each, and 1 engineer company. So we have 9 in each. Is that really the case? Wow. That's pretty strong, actually, for each division, at least, you know, individually. So I think we're going to add support artillery. That's going to be our first order of business when we get that army XP. Beyond that, we're just, you know, producing stuff. And that sort of thing. But I think the earlier we can be attacking these people, the better. We're going to go for Romania, and then we're going to go for probably, I don't know, Yugoslavia could be good. Or Bulgaria. And then, like, again, part of the achievement is we have to have, so you have to have troops in this area here. We don't have to be the owner, but we do have to be the owner of this state, which means we have to completely conquer Iran before we can get that achievement. Which means we're gonna have to go through Turkey and Bulgaria at some point. But Hungary, we're gonna want to conquer at some point, and we're gonna want to conquer all of this. You know, like, come on now, duh. No, but yeah, we're gonna want to conquer all of that. I do think. Little fleets. Look at the little fleet. It's so cute. 2 destroyers and 3 subs. Don't even have a commander. Sure, we'll get one for free. Yay! Woo! Feel useful for the 2 weeks when we're at war before you die to German U-boats. Okay. When is this finished? 45 seconds. Let's study this a little more, because I do think there's some stuff here that I may be missing out on. Like that. That's pretty good. Go right or go left? We don't want either of those. Okay, so Polish militarism is going to give us more population, which is good. Please not Greece. Oh, we're going to attack Greece. We might not, just because it's normally not even worth it, but we'll see. I do kind of like the idea of possibly going with a faction. If we do this, okay, one sec. While I'm gonna let the clock keep ticking. You should host online, bro. What do you mean, like do like an online game and like be a commentator and stuff with viewers? Because if that's what you mean, I'm not really sure how you meant that to be worded, but I think that's what you mean. And if that's what you mean, I have been kind of planning on maybe doing that. And actually, one of my follow goals is to actually do a EU4 multiplayer game with viewers and stuff. So I do plan on doing that. It's that's 200 follows. Right now we're at 183, so getting closer to that as well. If you're into that, I have the game. I have this window on my other monitor. So let's say Hearts of Iron 4 faction. No, how to kick from faction. There we go. There we go. I believe you just have to change ideology. I believe. What I meant was a multiplayer online game. Yeah, no, I got you. Okay, so you meant, yeah, so you meant do like a multiplayer online game with did you mean with viewers or with like other people? Because I have done those actually with other people. Oh, hey, thank you for the follow, best Gumby North America, or whatever the NA stands for. Okay, so here's what it says. If you are the government, or yeah, if you're the faction leader, you cannot do anything except change government, and wrong alignment members will leave on their own. Okay, interesting. Yeah, with viewers and followers, yeah, I definitely want to do that for Hearts of Iron 4 as well. Okay. Okay, so... yeah, so it seems... I believe we would have to change ideology to kick out those people. If we do that, let's look. So Lithuania is non-aligned. You're non-aligned, you're non-aligned. So if we do get into a situation like that, what we would probably do is... you're democratic. Well, we're going to conquer you. But let's say I got Greece or someone else to join the faction. Most people are not aligned. So if we flip to fascist, and then everyone else is going to be probably communist or democratic. So what we could probably do is just flip to fascism at some point, and that should be good if we want to do that. So I think maybe we will at some point, if we have extra time, go for the Baltic Alliance. That could be good. It could be good. But regardless, for now, it's not really that relevant. So we're not going to worry about it too much. Okay, I meant to keep looking at this. We have all this stuff on here. The bomb. Okay. Cyclometer. Atomic Physics Institute. We're going to want to go towards this, I think. Yeah, we're going to go this tree. And then this side, probably, to get to the research slot quicker. Because this side is good too, but no research slot means no poetry. Again, this is like 3 different things we'll have to do before we can start getting people in the faction. Polish militarism is good. So yeah, so we got that, and now we're going to go for Polish revanchism so we can start fabricating right away. Again, that's like out of debate. We are going to do that. Because we have to, basically, if we want to get to war right away as a non-aligned nation. So, yeah, because for Bearer of Artillery, basically our goal is stay non-aligned, take over people, eventually reach Iran, and then also we have to defeat Germany and Italy, which is not the easiest thing in the world, I'll give you that, but it'll be easy. Okay, so I think we're going to want to do the normal thing here. Do we want to go dispersed industry or concentrated? I normally go concentrated, but I've heard, let's see, production efficiency retention. That's pretty good, but I think I just like this. The factory output, I don't think it matters too much. Basically, this seems like the only time this is like objectively better, I think, is when you're going to be bombed a lot. And that is possible because we are going to be up against Germany and the Soviets. But I think we're going to go with this because in most cases I go with this. So we're going to do that. If that's the wrong decision, let me know. But I think we're going to go with it even if it is, and maybe we'll learn a lesson from it. I think it's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Trust me. Oh no, Ethiopia. Rip. Rip Ethiopia, everyone. Okay. 114 points. We're going to save these because we want to be able to justify wars right away. And I actually heard, or saw, rather, that what some people actually have done for this achievement is they will justify multiple wars at once, and then they'll declare them at once. And that doesn't, to me, that just does not sound like a good idea. Maybe for our second set of wars, once we beat Romania, maybe we'll go for Hungary and Yugoslavia once. But it just does not seem to me like a good idea to be doing 2 wars, especially with the dumb way that military access works, where enemy of an enemy is my friend, so you have military access through common enemies. Or common ally, you know, whatever, you know what I mean. So, like, if we went to war with Yugoslavia and Romania at the same time, Yugoslavia would be able to walk through Romania to get to me, and that's dumb, and also should not work like that, but it does, and so I don't think we can do that reasonably. Yugoslavia does not have a lot of unity, right? 60%? Okay. So we could probably kill them pretty easily. And they have decent industry as well, I believe, right? 4 and 16, 18. Yeah, they have a decent amount. Good bit of civilian factories. What about you, Bulgaria? 3 and 10. Not too bad, but not too good. Boom, 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 But I think Romania is definitely a good first target, because otherwise they're going to be stronger later. We might as well kill them now. They're decent. For resources, they're pretty good. Actually, for resources, do they have anything else? They have a little bit of steel and aluminum as well. What were we trading for right now? Steel, so that would help with that. And aluminum, we are also importing that. So it would help a bit. It might not actually save us any factories, but it still would help. Tungsten is what we need. Okay. Polish revanchism we're working on. 28 days till we can start pumping out some of these tanks, at least a few. Which I think will be a good idea, again, at least if we get a little bit, at least. Oh, we have that military experience now. Forgot about that. Alright, so we got these infantry. I think we want to do this. Like, no question. It is just so good. Support artillery is really good for what you get from it. So, I think we're going to do that right off the bat. And the other thing is you could add a line artillery, which I know is very strong as well. If you add 2 line artillery, I think that really rounds out the units. But like, I think we're already not necessarily in the best place to be for that. Yeah, definitely could be better. We're getting like 1 a day, 1.6 a day, so it would take like roughly a year to make up that deficit. It's fine. Don't worry about it. But we're starting to catch up on this stuff. We should have time once the Polish revanchism goes through. We'll have time while we're justifying to catch up on this necessary stuff. Manpower. Oh yeah, I forgot. We got a manpower. Look at that. We have about 1 million now. We have about 1 million. We're gonna be getting. So let's look at this. Let me do some quick calculations because I'm a nerd. Let's go bring up my calculator. So we're at 1.5. 5% is the ideal. So 1.5 to 5 is 3.5%. So 0.035 times 32.15, and this will give us our number in millions. So we're gonna about have, like, ideally before we start losing factory efficiency, we're gonna have about 1.125 million more manpower. So we're gonna have a total more manpower free of like 2.1 manpower, and then we're gonna recruit probably a good 500,000's worth, if not more. And we're gonna lose a lot, like 1 million probably, if we do it perfectly. So hopefully that'll be enough. But I think we're in a better place than some countries are that are just absolutely weak. I think we might want to do an engineer company as well, because like that seems like it'd be really good for defending against the Germans, like almost necessary. But we don't have a lot of support equipment, if I remember, so I think I'm gonna wait. We can modify the government, but we shouldn't yet. It's gonna be 30 days, and I think it's gonna cost like 60 points-ish to justify war. I don't know how much it'll be actually, because it changes, but should be fine either way. We got 7 days till this tank finishes. What are we gonna pull a factory from? I guess from support equipment, but I don't like doing that. You need it a lot. It's very important. Maybe we'll pull one from infantry equipment. I mean, I don't know, man. The way that the things are kind of abstracted in this game really does hurt some nations, and I think Poland is one of the nations that it really does hurt. I think this game, I almost think that they scaled it from like a game design perspective too well, to the point where it's like a little bit unrealistic, because Poland had tanks. It's not like they had to start pumping out tanks in 36. They had tanks. They were really outdated, but they still had them. So we could just research this, which might be good. But I think maybe instead we'll go for construction, or support weapons, or motorized. Oh, motorized is not ahead time, is it? No, okay. I don't know, man. Land doctrine I don't think is completely necessary right now. I'll tell you what, I think we're gonna go ahead and do this, because it's gonna help. when we go to war with these mofos that they call themselves the Romanians. Anyways, how are people doing in Chatland tonight? We got a couple new people in chat. How are you guys doing this fine evening? Hopefully we can get a good little stream audience going here. Hearts of Iron 4 has done pretty well on my Twitch channel in the past, and I'm glad to see it because it's a great game. I have a lot of fun playing it. It's not a perfect game, but it is fun. So yeah, so there we go. We have tanks. Let's go ahead and get these tanks going. We do not want to put army experience into them because we're not going to be using these for a lot long either. I think we'll take one from there and one from there for now. Pretty good. Okay, yeah, welcome to the chat, Spartan Cats, a frequent viewer. 4 a month, lovely. We might as well train like one division. That seems like a decent mix. I think we're going to want to go for field hospitals at some point too, but we don't have a lot of research points slots open right now. I think one thing that I did kind of like in Hearts of Iron 3 a little better was the what am I trying to say? The way research was done, because you could determine how much of your leadership points were going into research, and you could put like all the leadership points of your whole nation in that, and then you wouldn't have anything for diplomacy or spying or whatever, and whatever the other option was. I guess it was leadership, like officers. But I think it was cool. You know, you could like spec your nations. Oh, I think I'm gonna buy in this, but not sure whether to just mod EU4. It's a lot different than EU4. It's I don't know. It's a much different sort of game. It's much less about it's much more short focused. It's a short term game. Not, you know what I mean by that, but not short term. But it's like very focused and in depth. I don't know. It's different than EU4. But it's more similar to U4 than Hearts of Iron 3 was. I'll definitely say that. I'm going to go ahead and get a soda I put in the freezer real quick because it's probably frozen now. So I'll be right back, guys. Just hang in there for like 20 seconds. But I'll be right back and we'll discuss this more. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Man, I should stop drinking Dr. Pepper as much as I do because, well, it's bad for you. But no, it's, yeah, I don't drink that much. Like over the summer, I didn't drink a lot at all. I drank a Dr. Pepper maybe like once a week. But now, the past like week, I've drank in one like once a day. That's just because I have a 12-pack, but after I'm done with that, I don't have any money, so I'll probably just not drink any for like ever. Britain is OP in EU4 extended timeline World War II. Interesting. Voodoo. All our Africa colonies never break free. I gotcha. Hi all. Yeah, hey, welcome Jellyfilled Poop. Oh, look at that. Okay, so now is where we get to make some decisions. Some very important decisions, I would say. So, I think... Well, so obviously we're going to go with this at some point, but I don't think this is that important right now. I don't think any of this stuff is important right now. What is this, anyways? You can actually get defensive focus and... Whoa, that's crazy. This gives you... That's crazy. So you can do this and Polish militarism. You just can't do both of these, but you can still go this way. There's so many of these all in a row, the mutually exclusive things. Well, that's because before the end of World War II, Britain was boss before America lured us for our secrets. UK was definitely a powerhouse. So like defensive focus we can do. Gives us land fort construction speed, but I don't think that we really care about doing that. We should, because but it costs so much to build and you probably won't get much benefit out of it. I think it's more important to just get factories going, but the military factory construction speed is pretty good. We'll definitely be looking out for that maybe we'll do that at some point. So I don't think we want to go this right now. I think we're done with this for now. Next, we're going to be looking at the lefternmost tree. Sorry, bad typos. It's 4 a.m. here. Yeah, no problem. So I'm guessing that you are British then. I would assume from the 6 hour or 5 hour whatever difference, and let's see, and the fact that you said, you know, America looted us, so like that's pretty obvious too. So yeah, I think we're definitely gonna go this way because of the fact that like these are both very industry heavy branches of the tree. They're both, this one's a little better in general, but you can get both, so there's no problem here. But this one is more important because of the research slot early on, which is I think just super important, and this is pretty good too. So we're gonna do this. We'll start working on our industry now, and now we actually, okay, this is interesting. We actually don't have enough world tension to start fabricating right off the bat. Yeah, so look at that. Not aligned, but the Polish revanchism takes it down to 10%. It's currently 4. And it'll go up more with the Chinese-Japanese war, but that's a ways off. We got a ways to go. So I think I'm going to go ahead and modify the government again. I think that's, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. So what research do we have, and what are we going to work on soon? Engineering? Probably not super soon. Infantry, armor, support battalions. There's nothing that there's nothing for support battalions for like theory though. I don't think so. I think this one might be what we do because of the army experience gain. It's not a lot, but it will help. There's nothing. I think we looked and there's nothing we really want to do there. The population is not a huge issue right now, so that's good at least. Excuse me. I really... Oh, geez. We have to... So, basically... The only way... So, you're telling me the only way we can go to war economy is if we, The only way we can do that is if we are at war with someone big. So we it's going to be a while till we can do that. We might want to go to partial mobilization. No, well, we could do that when there's 15% tension, so that's good. But yeah, we can't worry about that, or we can't really mess with that right now. I think it'd be good to go maybe with this guy too, though, or maybe like cavalry. Small arms research would be good. Motorization research time. That's a weird way to, like, put that. Motorization. Alright, quick question. For anyone who's played the game more than myself, which is probably like half the people out there, Ghost Rider, if you're still out there, I know you played a lot. So, help me with this. This support battalions thing is underneath the motorized, like, branch. So, does that mean that you have to... So, does that mean that when it says... where is it? Motorized equipment designer, motorization research time minus 10%. Does that also apply to the support battalions underneath motorized? Does anyone have an answer to that? Because if that is the case, I'm probably going to take that now because soon I want to get the field hospital because of the fact that that's because I don't have unlimited manpower. If that's the case, I might go that route right now, or soon at least. I don't know. But if not, then maybe we'll go with the theorist. I think the theorist would be good too. Industrial concern could be good, though. It doesn't matter that much, all in all. I just like to min-max it. And I have not seen an answer yet. The Ghost Rider might be out right now or gone. Tell you what, we're gonna go ahead and I think just go for a military theorist. Well, but what are we gonna be researching next? Let's plan it out. These are all 3 ending in quite some time from now. So, if I recall correctly, no. The support battalions just signal you need motorized in order to use them. Okay, because I wasn't sure if it was part of that like category or if it was just a prerequisite to have that. I don't know. Engineering is definitely something we want to do, but we don't have a lot more of that to do right now. So I don't think the electronics concern is what we want to do. I think the armor, if anything, could be good, or the land doctrine dude, or industry. So one of those. If that's the case, maybe we go for the industry dude. Industrial concern. I think we're gonna do that. Yeah, let's just do that. No regrets. Let's just do it. I'm feeling it. Okay. Let more time tick by. So, the other thing is, while it's running, I did have another question that I'm also going to pose to Google. Google, there you are. Hearts of Iron 4 guarantee independence. Yeah, I want to see what guaranteeing actually will do for us. Okay, this is BS, because it says, guarantee the independence of another country. If anyone declares war on a guaranteed nation, that guaranteed nation will automatically join the faction of the guarantor. But, target country has to have the same ideology. Oh, wait, yeah, okay. So we actually can't be guaranteed. However, okay, you know what though? Real quick. The time is still going, so we're good. You're not missing anything. Don't worry. Bearer of artillery. Wait, is it bearer of artillery or bearer of arms? Crap. Bearer of artillery. Yeah, it popped up with suggested for bearer of arms. I was like, what? What is that? Is that another achievement or a focus? Okay, we're gonna look at this again, cause I'm thinking, I don't think I'm good enough to necessarily. I don't think I'm a good enough player at this game to necessarily win a war on my own. So in that case, could we? We have to be neutral, non-aligned, but you can still join the Allies as a non-aligned nation. No, correct? If you join the Allies, we could leave later after we got this achievement, and that would have the same effect as the other thing. So, like, let's say, bearer of artillery guide. I don't even really care what they have to say as far as tips. I just kind of want to know if it mentions that. Does anyone know if that's how that works? So you can leave a faction, right? I've done that before. I'm pretty sure you can. Let me see. Hearts of Iron 4, leaving a faction. We're going to learn some stuff about the game today. Yeah, you can leave a faction. The leader can't, though, which is what I was worrying about earlier. Yeah, the games are concluded. Yada, yada. Excuse me. Let's see. Is there anything mentioning this? Justified Italy and Iran. Okay. It seems that what they did is, this person is saying they... Interesting. This person, I'm just looking at different ways that people... I don't know. It says, I don't know, the guides, like it says most of these people, like again, I don't want to focus too much on going after what people say in guides. But I don't know. Interesting. I think we'll just figure out our own way to do it. Hopefully we can get it to work. Hopefully we don't like break the achievement and make it so we can't get it. But I think what we're gonna do is our plan is gonna be let's stick to the plan. We might actually want to go after Czechoslovakia if we can do it quick enough. Like once we beat up Romania, if we still have, if we're still not in Guarantee Town, we could like we have until at least until Anschluss, but we could try to go for Czechoslovakia. I think that would be a good idea, honestly, just in any case, because Czechoslovakia is one of the most powerful miners. They're about the same as Romania, so, but they actually have a little bit less units potentially. So interesting. But regardless, we're waiting on tension right now. Is there any way we could do it? We could send... No, we can't send volunteers, I believe. When it finishes, or when the Chinese and the Japanese fight, stuff like that. We'll figure it out. So I believe if we do take Czechoslovakia, it'll screw up